Hey everyone, this is the Gen 3 Hunter here, back again with another video and the finale of the Johto portion of our Gold Shiny Badge Quest. Guys, I'm so excited for this, taking on the Elite Four with the top 6 of these first 9 Pokemon. I'm going in with Ampharos, who's level 40, maybe I can show the moves as well. Typhlosion, Shiny Steelix, who I did teach Earthquake and give him the soft stand. Shiny Alakazam, who I'm assuming is about to put in work right now. Shiny Kingdra, and then Shiny Dragonite. You just saw Evolve. Beautiful Shiny. But I'm really hoping not to use the Dragonite, because if I do, it'll be a little too easy. Also, its moveset's not really totally refined, so I think it has like Surf and Dragon Rage, which really isn't spectacular for the Elite Four. So guys, here we go. My plan is to show the first 4 battles and then stop talking for Lance, so you can really enjoy how amazing these sounds of the champion battle are. So let's take on Will and his Xatu. This is going to be so nostalgic for me. Elite Four Will wants to battle. Guys, so the first thing I really want to get into as this goes, I'll try to keep this interesting by talking about various different things. First thing I want to talk about is the statistics, the advanced sabermetrics behind all of this. Confuse Ray is a little annoying. I think Ampharos might have a little bit of trouble. I did bring a few Hyper Potions and Revives. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I may have to do some healing because we're a little under-leveled compared to the rest of the league. And the one shot. There we go. You had no trouble. So guys, first thing I really want to talk about as this goes are the advanced statistics and how lucky we really were with this quest. Let's show Typhlosion. So guys, I started this seriously around March 1st of last year. We found 9 SBQ shinies in under a year, which is just crazy in terms of IRL time. And I wasn't even active on this hunt, in terms of IRL time most of the time. So I kind of picked it up here and there again. But let's go over the statistics. So in total, 43,543 encounters. I found 15 shinies for an average of 2,900 about shinies per random encounter, or random encounters per shiny. Longest was at 10,623, which is a phase for Steelix, a Zubat. And then the shortest, obviously, was the one you just saw, the Ho-Oh. Just absolutely incredible when I think about how lucky and how insanely fast this shiny badge quest was. In terms of phasing, the Ampharos was the first phase. Who's he sending out? I wasn't paying attention. Whoops. I guess Typhlosion, I was not paying. Oh, it's slow, bro. This is going to be trouble. We'll use Thunder Punch. That was my fault. I was not paying attention. We'll probably get knocked out. Whatever. Anyway, first phase for the Mareep, which was crazy. Only 924 random encounters, which is probably a year ago today, I think. I think I found it right around like April 11th, which is when I'm recording this. Interesting, Slowbro is not using any water moves. Am I gone? Unfortunately, I am. So Ampharos was crazy. First phase at 20%. The Steelix was also under odds in terms of, let's go Alakazam. Steelix was also under odds in terms of expected phases. That's a 10% encounter. I found it after 7 phases. And the crazy thing with that was it also, again, insanely under odds for expected phases for a 10% shiny. I mean, not phases, expected random encounters. I think I found it after 21,000 random encounters. It's expected to be 81,000. Just crazy, guys, the luck for this. My longest one was the Ghastly, and if I can remember that hunt correctly, that was really, really slow because I wasn't doing any kind of repel trick. Also, just a really quick side note, I am so pumped to have Alakazam on my team. I remember just leveling up my Kadabra through this. Kadabra could take on the league pretty well. Now I have an Alakazam, just got a clap going all the way through here. So yeah, guys, it's been really, really crazy. I've really so much enjoyed this hunt, these first 9 Pokemon. I would say it felt relatively easy just because of how lucky I am, and lucky in terms of the number of targets. There was really only 3 Pokemon, or 3 hunts in this first 9 Pokemon I could have phased for. I could have phased for like a 5% Rattata, I think. Or I think it was 10%. For the Ghastly, I could have phased for a, I think Cloyster was, for Kingdra. And then I could have, I did obviously phase for Onix. And actually, Ampharos I could have phased for as well. So the other 5 hunts were relatively easy because they were soft resets or purchasing in the game corner. So really, really easy, really, really smooth. I'm expecting the next 9 Pokemon to be relatively difficult, which is where I'm headed after this. I don't want to get into that yet. I have it prepared. I just want to say a few more things. So I chose these 6 Pokemon because I thought they'd be the most competitive. The Gengar is kind of be more of a tech option for me in the future. Going to be used for more shiny hunts. It's going to make use of its mean look and especially its hypnosis. That's going to come in handy there. Lapras was kind of like, you know, it's a static Pokemon. I wanted to hunt a static shiny for number 5. Obviously love Lapras, but if you have the choice between Lapras or Kingdra, you got to go Kingdra, especially because of how cool it was. And then Ho-Oh, I don't typically like to have legendaries on my team, so decided against that. So these are the 6 Pokemon I am rolling with. Do we want to heal? You know, I kind of feel bad for Typhlosion because I was not paying attention. He got kind of a raw end of a deal. So I am going to revive it. I don't know how you guys feel about this. Let me know in the comments if you are for healing in between each battle in the Elite Four, or if you more prefer just to brute force it through, grind up, and just go with your team. I'm going to heal. You know, I'm a shiny hunter first and a competitive player second. But yeah, guys, it's been a hell of a journey. I am so just happy that we're even here right now, taking on the Elite Four, defeating these first 9 targets. I'm a little nervous for what's to come. Maybe I can tease it right now. Let's go on to the Kanto sprite. So I made this, and this is what we have coming. So they're grayed out, obviously, for right now. As I take on Koga, I'll talk about this. I'm going for Espeon Charizard, and I have something really exciting planned for Charizard. 5% Houndoom, 10% Jinx, 10% Electabuzz, roaming Suicune. I think you can get Magmar up to like 33%. And then Lugia is a soft reset hunt, and then 5% Larvitar. Guys, this is going to be so hard. I'm looking forward to this. I'm hoping this takes a couple years just so I can really enjoy the journey. It's going to sound sick to hear, but I'm a little, you know, I wish it lasted a little longer. Again, a lot of shiny hunting is the journey. It's not about racing to the finish as fast as you can. It's really enjoying the hunts. Now, when hunts go on for too long, obviously, it's not enjoyable. Let's go with Typhlosion here still. He's gonna clap Fortress. I think Fortress is Steel Bug. Is that right? This should be a 4x weakness. So anyway, I designed the next 9 Pokemon of Kanto to be a little bit more challenging. Specifically, the Houndoom and the Tyranitar are going to be ridiculous. They're both 5%. And of course, roaming Suicune. Suicune is a roamer in these games. In fact, you know, I made a point to say, let me just read who he's sending out. Muck. Let's go with Alakazam. Actually, let's go Steelix. Steelix will be a cool one to show off here. I made a point of saying how, you know, how hard it was, or I wanted to design the next 9 to be really hard because I really wanted to enjoy just the journey. And for me, it felt like the first 9 were a little bit difficult. That's what I was trying to say. I made a point of saying, you know, the first 9 targets, I specifically chose Gold because you get Ho-Oh relatively early. Gold and Silver are the only really 2 games where you can hunt Mareep at full odds. And there was one other reason why I chose this game. But the problem is, Gold is not ideal when you're targeting Houndoom, Suicune, and Tyranitar because their Houndoom and Tyranitar are 5%, and you can get them much higher in Crystal. In fact, Tyranitar is even a game corner hunt. So those 2 Pokemon are definitely easier to hunt in Crystal, as is the box legendary Suicune himself. Suicune is not a roamer in Crystal, so it's definitely, you know, harder to hunt in this game, but I really want to do it. I think it has the cool design. It's a little miscolored, or the design is a little bit more beta, kind of like Raikou is. But I wanted to go with Suicune because I absolutely love Suicune. So here we go, rocking along here. You know, I was expecting it to be a lot harder. My team is pretty solid, I have to say. You know, I did pick 9 really, really good targets for this reason. They're pretty much clapping. Steelix is the weak link, I'm noticing. It's not as strong as the other Pokemon. It's got great defense, and it's good against, you know, Koga's Toxic. Does Koga Toxic stall at all? I think he might with, or at least he tried to, but again, my team is just way too good. The Steel type is really, really nice. Oh, this is Crobat. Oh, you know what? I think the Crobat Toxic stalls a little bit. I think he's going to fire off like a bunch of double teams, if I can recall this correctly. Yeah, look at that Crobat. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this is going to be a tough one. So yeah, guys, that's the next 9 Pokemon. I am going to challenge myself for those 5%ers not to multi-system hunt. You guys will notice the first 4 targets of my original, the Johto SBQ, so I'll go back to this one, right? I multi-system hunted for the Typhlosion, the Gengar, and the Ampharos, and the Abra. So, but after that, I tried to challenge myself by 1x hunting for the remaining 5. So I'm going to continue to try to 1x hunt. It really is more, it's really exciting when you find a target when you're not multi-system hunting, even though I love multi-system hunting, especially for my 3rd gen games, but it makes it that much more exciting when it seems harder to appear. Especially that was the case for the Onix. Can't believe how quickly I found the Onix. So I am going to challenge myself for the next 9 to only single system hunt. I will probably break that promise, you know, if Suicune gets really challenging. But the rule of thumb I'm going to go with, and I'll actually bounce it right back now. Rule of thumb I'm going to go with is if I go over 20, if I go over expected number of phases for any of the random encounter Pokemon, again, we have 3 10%ers and 2 5%ers. I go over expected number of phases, I will allow myself to multi-system hunt. I probably will allow myself to multi-system hunt the Roamer as well. But I'll do my best to single system hunt. It really is cool to, and again, nothing against multi-system hunting because I do it, right? I enjoy doing it a lot. It really is exciting when you're doing it single system and you found all of your shinies on the same save file. And of course, it is the same save file for me because I'm bouncing back and forth. That's the other cool thing about this hunt, this journey. I have grown so much in my ways of being able to record 2nd gen hunts. And there we go. I'm actually shocked the Steelix took down the Cobra there. Koga. There we go, Steelix. Nice job. The annoying thing with Steelix is Steelix does not really learn a great rock-type move. I think Steelix learns Crunch at some point. But it doesn't really have a great rock type. It doesn't learn Rock Slide for whatever reason. It's kind of disappointing. This is going to be Bruno, so let's let Alakazam do its thing. Also, Kingdra has yet to make an appearance. That'll change when we get to the next few. So what was I saying? Yeah, so it is definitely more exciting when you find your target on the same save file. And oh yeah, that's what it was. Throughout the course of this hunt, I have had many different ways of being able to record 2nd gen shiny hunts. Started off on my GameCube using the GBA player. The thing I noticed with that is the quality is definitely not as good and as sharp as you're seeing right now. It's a little bit lackluster. I don't hate it, and I'll definitely go back to doing it. But it's probably my least favorite way of recording 2nd gen. My second favorite has been, and really something really cool that I have, is my 3DS via the Virtual Console. I got Gonjona. I got the Gonjona mod on that as well, my 3DS, so I can hunt it right along in series with my 3rd gen games, which made this really, this series possible. And it's really easy to record and able to bounce the save back and forth from the Virtual Console to the GameCube if I need it. And then lastly, like my most recent purchase, let's throw out Kingdra here. Kingdra is going to absolutely dissolve Onix right now, isn't it? Right? Lastly, the really cool piece of tech that I recently bought, I bought the GB operator from Epilogue. It shipped, and that's actually what I did hunt the Ho-Oh on. I noticed the quality was incredible, and I absolutely love this device. In addition to being able to play the games via the port, you're able to easily bounce saves from the Virtual Console back and forth. The save management is much easier. You guys can remember my Ampharos hunt, or I'm sorry, my Mareep hunt. What's it sending out? Oh, let's go back to Alakazam. My save file corrupted when I tried to back up the Mareep, and I used a Game Boy file dumper, and it like glitched out. So I didn't love the device I used to have. I bought the Game Boy operator simply just to back up my saves, but the quality you get from the Game Boy operator compared to the Game Boy player on the GameCube, it's night and day. And I actually think, some might not like the Game Boy operator because I think it is software emulation. I think what's happening is you're putting the game in, it's uploading the ROM, and then you're playing a ROM, and then when you save, it overwrites the save file on your game. So it's technically emulation, but for me, I don't care. I will definitely trade that for the quality increase. And I just love how sharp these pixels look. So, and it's really, really convenient too. I'm trying to map the buttons. I'm having a little bit of difficulty. I tried to connect my my Wavebird receiver to the Mayflash adapter for the Wii U and the Switch, so you can play Smash via the GameCube controllers. But I'm having some trouble with it, so I'm just using my Xbox controller right now, and that's actually, again, how I'm recording this right now. Will definitely be coming handy when I do soft reset hunts as well. Just a way to, because I like to do hunts in series, and they're all connected via the controller mod. So I like, if I'm doing soft reset hunts, I need all my hunts to be soft reset hunts, or else it gets kind of out of whack with the rest of my DSs. All right, so this is going to be Karen, I believe. Who do we want out first? I want to throw Ampharos. What do you think? What do you think? It's not going to be Alakazam. Alakazam is so good. Let's throw Ampharos. Let's see here. We're moving right along. Not too difficult. I'm not even going to heal, I don't think. This is either Karen or Agatha. I always confuse this one. Karen. Okay. And the last one of the Elite Four in the last section I am going to talk for. The last thing I will talk about, so now that we're on the Kanto screen, you're seeing the first 9 Pokemon of Kanto I'm going to hunt. You'll notice something really, really interesting with the Charizard. And if I can be totally honest, I may switch the order in which I do Espeon and Charizard. I might do Charizard first. And notice I'm saying Charizard and not Charmander. So my plan is I'm going to do a 1 in 64 egg hunt for Charmander, and then I'll have something special planned for getting Charizard at full odds. You have a few options in Gen 1 and Gen 2, but you'll see what I end up deciding to do. I'm excited for it. I'm a little nervous. It's going to be challenging, but I'm really, really excited for it. All right, guys, I'll be honest. I hope I can beat the Elite Four. This could be kind of challenging. So I'm confused and I'm sand attacked. I may switch out of this. Let's see here. Steelix. Let's go Steelix here. I still love that. I just wish Steelix was a little bit better in these games, you know? Like, if we had any way to learn Rock Slide. Actually, maybe you can learn Rock Slide. Okay, so let me talk about that. One of the and I mentioned this a little bit in the Ho-Oh version. One of the great features of Crystal compared to Gold and Silver, and honestly, besides shiny hunting Ampharos and getting Gold, really, really early, I'd recommend probably playing Crystal as the definitive version. But one of the great features is that you can, let's try slamming and see if we can get the paralysis off, is you can teach, move tutor outside of the game corner some really cool moves that you don't have access to with Gold and Silver. Some of those include, is he going to heal? I don't think he heals. I don't think so. There we go. Whew. We're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green. He's definitely healing. And when we get to the red, it's actually really, I think just the Ace Pokemon gets the Max Potion. So one of the cool features is at the game corner, you can teach, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. I'm not sure if Rock Slide is one of those moves that gets taught. I really wish Steelix had the option to do so. Vileplume, let's get Typhlosion back in action. The man, the myth himself, who started this all off, our Cyndaquil, it's amazing to me what can change in a year. How my first ever Johto hunt was back in last March of 2021, and we're already done through Johto. My big prediction, I think I'm going to get Espeon and Charizard done. I think Houndoom is going to take a very, very long time. And if you'll notice, I am using the Crystal Sprite of Houndoom on the sidebar. Longtime viewers of the channel will know that I really dislike the way Houndoom looks in Gold and Silver. Especially Gold. I think Gold is the one where it has that weird flame. It just looks so much better and more menacing in these games. Really wish, Typhlosion could learn Flamethrower already. I'm not sure what's taking it so long. Ooh, Gengar. Okay, this is going to be fun. Let's go Gengar Alakazam. My one major takeaway is that Alakazam in these games is broken, and I've said it before, I've never had Alakazam because I never was able to trade in second gen. I don't even think Gengar stands a chance here. Anyone else think Ghost type Pokemon were super effective to Psychic way back? Because I had no idea that Gengar was also poison. So when I went to third gen, I remember being little like, why isn't it doing super effective damage against like Duskull? He's so good. I think we have Houndoom here, right? Who's this going to be? Arbok. No, Murkrow. Now, the cool thing, and actually Murkrow is a good reminder of this, the cool thing about the Houndoom hunt, at least compared to, Cough Cough, Delibird in third gen, Those of you who don't follow me on Twitter might not understand my plight right now with my Delibird 3rd Gen hunt. But the good news is with Houndoom, there are some really cool targets you can find at nighttime. Growlithe and Murkrow are there as well, and they're really, really cool. This is not the definitive version, I would say, of Murkrow. I much prefer the gold and crystal sprite. But it's still pretty cool. Murkrow's a really cool Pokemon, really cool shiny. It's weird because that Pokemon is a purple shiny, but it's not natively blue, so I like it. See if you can follow that logic there. All right, Kingdra, let's wash away Houndoom. Oh no, there it is. Oh, perfect. Good. Karen, beat me to it. Look at Houndoom's sprite. I really don't care for it. I don't know what it is. I guess the flame is cute, but it just looks so much better in Crystal. I don't know if you guys agree. Let me know. Comment down in the comments if you agree with that. I also really don't like its 3rd Gen sprite. So to me, Crystal Houndoom is the definitive sprite of Houndoom. I felt very passionate about this for a very long time. Is he gone in one? Nope. Here comes the Max Potion. Let's go Dragon Breath, because I know that, he's going to Max Potion here. So we'll do this, and we'll wash him away with the Surf. And then after that, folks, I'm going to leave you with just the best OST in all of the Pokemon games. I can't believe how easy it is, the Elite Four here. I thought this would be a lot more challenging. I was a little bit worried. Uh-oh, I spoke way too soon. You know what? How about this? For this last one, I'll throw out Dragonite. You guys want to see him. There's Dragonite. Really, really cool. It's really cool how it has a little bit of the purple in its sprite, even though I obviously don't, love blue normal Pokemon turning purple, but you can see its native purple colors in the outline there. Just, classic palette swap. Looks really good. I think it's a little bit different colored compared to 3rd Gen and beyond. It's a little less dark green. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like shiny Dragonite. I really do. But all right, strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. I can't read. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. Oh, here we go. All right, guys. I'm going to leave you with this as I heal. I may even make a really quick cut as I heal everyone up. I want to leave you with this. If you think 4th Gen is the definitive way to play Johto, you're probably right, honestly. I think there are a lot of great features. But what I will say, and I will not debate this, because there are things in Heart Gold and Soul Silver that are better. This OST, this soundtrack you're about to hear, there is no better OST in all of Pokemon. And actually, guys, I'm going to cut right here. I'll be back in the blink of an eye with the Champion Lance battle. So one sec, I'll finish healing up and I'll cut. So enjoy this music, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.